A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a powerful demonstration of solidarity, hundreds of protesters gathered in New York City this weekend to demand the immediate release of Mahmoud Khalil, a pro-Palestinian activist and student at Columbia University. Khalil was detained by immigration authorities following his active participation in protests advocating for Palestinian rights. The protests, which have gained significant attention in the wake of escalating tensions in the Middle East, have seen students and activists rallying for justice and raising awareness about the plight of Palestinians. Khalil's arrest has sparked outrage among his peers and supporters, who view it as an attack on free speech and a direct response to his activism. The White House has indicated plans to deport Khalil, citing his involvement in the demonstrations as a basis for their actions. The protesters, many of whom are students themselves, carried signs emblazoned with slogans calling for Khalil's release and chanting messages of solidarity. "Free Mahmoud" and "Stop the deportation" echoed through the streets as demonstrators marched from Columbia University to the Federal Immigration Office. The protests were organized by a coalition of student groups and local activists, who argue that Khalil's detention is part of a broader pattern of silencing dissenting voices in the U.S. regarding the Israeli-Palestinian conflict. They assert that Khalil's activism is a legitimate expression of political opinion and should not be met with punitive measures. The situation has drawn national attention, with various human rights organizations weighing in on the matter. Many are calling for Khalil's release and urging the government to reconsider its stance on deporting individuals based on their political beliefs. As the protests continue, supporters are mobilizing to increase awareness about Khalil's situation and the broader implications of his detention. The case has ignited a debate about the limits of free speech and the rights of activists in the United States, particularly those advocating for marginalized communities. As the protests unfold, the calls for justice and solidarity grow louder, with activists vowing to fight for Khalil's release and the rights of all activists facing similar threats. The outcome of this situation remains uncertain, but one thing is clear: the movement for Palestinian rights continues to gain momentum, fueled by the passion and determination of activists like Mahmoud Khalil. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.